Hello and welcome back to the channel, Scene with Chips. If you have been here before, welcome back. If you haven't been here before, then welcome. And please consider subscribing and pressing the bell button so that you can see all the videos that I'll make throughout the year. There you go then. Right, today what I'm going to do is just make a small video, another couple of little how-to videos. One is to do with a Sportster exhaust bracket, and the other one is about testing your cooling fans on the bigger touring bikes. But I've got a bit of I don't know whether you'd call it an admission to make or what, but this channel is called Scene with Chips. Now the people who have watched this before will know that the reason it was called Scene with Chips is that I've been a big fan of the program Chips in the 80s, and I built my bike to look like an American police bike, and hence the reason Chips. But I'd had the bike for 9 years, and it was time for a change. So I've actually changed the bike, so I've no longer got a Chips bike. So I don't know whether I should be renaming the channel or just leaving it as it is. I think I'll just leave it as it is. But I've now bought a Road King Special. There it is in the background. So yes, a different machine, the 114 engine. So I'm looking forward to having a bit of adventure on that throughout the coming few years. So as I say, what I'm going to do today is just a couple of how-to videos on the Sportster spring and the cooling fans. But just before I go, you know that times are tough at the moment. I got myself a little job in a calendar factory. But they fired me. I took a day off. I'm here all week. While we've got a CVO Ultra on the bench, there's something that people might not know, which is how to check your fans are working on your radiator, your cooling fans. There's a way of starting this without actually starting the bike, and you can check it all out. What we're going to do is show you how to do that now.
As Steve just said, we're just going to do a simple test which you could do yourself, maybe just before you're going on a long trip, or in actual fact if you're going out on a parade of some sort or a long ride out in a group. Simple test. Turn the main switch on and turn the run switch on. Hold your throttle 50 to 75% open. Give it a second.
And there you go.
There you go. And obviously you can feel it all, you can hear it all. You can actually let go, it'll still carry on running. Everything's running, you can make sure that everything's there. And then simply, just to check it, just stop it and switch it off. Run switch off.
Just a simple way of checking making everything's running.
Yeah, almost a routine check.
Yeah.
Okay, so while we've got the Sportster in, one of the most commonest problems, if you still have a standard exhaust system on, the commonest problem we see coming in is the rear exhaust bracket breaking, which then causes you problems with your head bolts, your exhaust head bolt brackets and stuff like that. Bikes come in for some other work, and we've just picked it up. Steve has just panned on to looking at what we're looking at. The bracket that we're talking about is this one that you see here, and if you can see, we put a light on it so you can see where it's actually completely snapped through. We'll show you a non-broken one. So on the bike, it's orientated. It's orientated like that, and then obviously you can see it's completely sheared off through it. It is really common. Nobody picks up, you can't see anything loose, doesn't rattle, it just breaks. Super common, keep them in stock. It's that common fault with them. Check yours out and just make sure it hasn't broke, because then it's putting stress up on the top, on the gasket on the top end, and then your rear exhaust will start to blow. You can buy them as just from the dealership as one part. It's dead simple to swap. But just check yours out.
Do the dealerships keep them in stock, those things?
I doubt it these days. But we do. We keep them in stock. I don't think we keep anything in stock these days. Again, we've welded them up. We welded them up. They're not with welding anymore. You just go and buy a new one and put it on, or hopefully find somebody that's changed their exhaust and taken it off. But if you're running,
fairly inexpensive, those things.
Yeah, I don't think they're that dear. I think they're maybe sort of £10-15.
Right.
They're not stupid. Yeah, I hope that helps you. That's where it is. If you've got a blowing rear exhaust, check that as well. Not just the head gasket. Check that bracket is still there.
Well, there we've got the two brackets, the broken one and the replacement one. And as Jed was saying, it's quite a common fault on a Sportster to have that bracket break, as it can have repercussions, as he said, up towards the top end of the exhaust.